So I've gathered up some recent prints that I thought might make nice holiday cards. This one came out pretty cool. I mentioned it previously that I use old dictionaries and books as paper, and I don't know if it'll focus, but it kind of gives a nice feel to it. I'm not sure if it's going to work for what I'm thinking, but I wanted to show you how it comes out using different papers. So I have to pick one, and I'm kind of thinking this one. Even that way, just going to give it a shot. So the first thing you'd have to do is obviously take a good photo of it, and then we're going to play. So I've decided to play with these two prints. So I went in and took a JPEG, edited it, cropped it, just so I had a cleaner photo to use. And we're going to play on Pic Monkey. So picmonkey.com is a really easy to use graphic program. I am not a graphic artist by any stretch of the imagination. I'll put a link in to Pic Monkey in the description below, but just this is a great program for students, teachers, making presentations, making fun invitations for kids, banners, business cards, just everything. They have great templates and great themes, so let's walk through a little bit of it. So we're going to edit an image from the computer, and there's just a million of opportunities to do templates, stock photos. So we're going to try the green one first. Just call it green, very imaginative. So there's the cropped image. And then if you look on the left side are all the different texts and photos, graphics, frames, and just play with a lot of them. But we're going to go into themes. And they have really fun, like vampires. I've done zombies, comic books, just a lot of fun graphics and fonts. So we're going to go into Santa Land. And we're going to just scroll down a little bit. You see some basic silhouettes and shapes, stockings. These Kringle hats are fun to put on a person's face for a photo. You know, if you can't get everyone at one time, you can kind of crop everybody in and make it look like you're all in one room. So I think for the green, I kind of like this season's greetings. Maybe this season's greetings. So it's very easy. Just click and drag over. Hello, where'd you go? Try it again. This computer is not cooperating today. Oh, of course, comes up a million times now. So obviously, well, you could also use more than one. But we're going to just delete a couple of them and just use this one. So you can position it, and it kind of gives you the middle of your photo. I'm going to make it just a little, I think we'll make it a little bigger. So it's just, again, a drag and drop. Make sure it's positioned where I want it. If you see those two, the red lines, shows you where your center is. Because sometimes my eyes are not that great. And that's pretty much it for a really basic season's greeting. Utilizing my artwork. This could be done with your kids or grandkids' drawings. A lot of different photos you can alter. Some of these companies that produce cards for you will do it, but they'll charge you extra. So I try to make up my own the way I want it to look, and then it just saves as a JPEG, and you're able to send it off to a Shutterfly or bring it into Walgreens, wherever you get your cards made. So let's see if we want to add any little trinkets you see on the side. It's scrolling down, and I kind of like this green candy. Let's drag it over. You know, and it's much more graphic than the artwork, but I'm okay with that. I kind of like utilizing my prints in different ways. And since monoprinting, mono literally meaning one, I can't reproduce a print, original print, and so I've done different things where I've done this JPEG, and other things I've done is I'll do a lot of different prints onto blank cards. I kind of like sharing my artwork in different ways, and I think this is a fun way. So just for now, we're going to save this. So we're just going to download it. And again, very easy to do. We'll say high quality since we're going to be printing it. And then just download. So we're going to try, let's do a new one. Just go up here to create new. And you can do collages. Again, we're going to edit from the computer. It's a little slow. Oh my, it's very slow. Thinking, I'm getting all these pop-ups. Let's see, sorry, why is this taking so long? Okay, let's just pause and let me figure out why my computer is so slow. Okay, we're back and we have the red, copper, and green print now in Pic Monkey. And again, we're going to go to themes. Let's do, I'll just show you, you know, if you click on zombies, if you want like a zombie Christmas, they have really cool fonts, textures, effects. You know, these work really great on people. Boo-boos, blood splatters, different eyeballs. It's really a fun and easy to use program. So let's go back in. Let's see what Winterland theme has. So again, they have specific fonts. They have different effects, different graphics, and holly, flourishes, snowflakes, wreaths, snowmen. You can make snow people, twigs, and all sorts of things. But let's go back to Santaland. I think that's more appropriate for us. So instead of using a pre-populated wording, let's do our own. We can pick any of these different fonts. So I'm going to try Mountains of Christmas. And then you add text, and it comes up here. So we're just going to do very simple, Merry Christmas. Okay. I like that font. But obviously, I don't think I like that color. So just highlight it, and you go into the color. Change that a little bit so you can see. And I think we want to try in the light family here. A little darker. No. Let's go in here. It's easier, the palette. I think just plain old, good old-fashioned white. So we're going to use white. Let's do bold. Make it a little bigger. It's at 145. So let's do, see, 400. Whoa, that's way too big. 100. Go back up. 200. And again, I did bold, and the font is Mountains of Christmas. Oh, yes, easier to see. You can also angle it or move it up here. And let's see if we do a copy, if that works. No, never mind. I can't figure out why that didn't work, but it didn't. So I don't want to waste time trying to figure it out. I just wanted to show you some of the basics. And let's see what we might want to add. Maybe some reindeer. Pull it back a little bit again, sorry, jiggling. Move it over a little bit, and again, like the red lines help you to line it up because sometimes my eyes just don't cooperate. And on the top of the card, let's see what else. If there's anything we want to add just to play with. I kind of like the black, so I'm going to go back to the reindeer and pick a different one. Maybe Santa's full on. Expand him a little bit. And I think I'm going to make this straight again. Ooh. It's very sensitive. There, kinda. Well, it's a little crooked. But again, you just save this as a JPEG, and this can be a holiday card. And in any variation that you want to do, it downloads, it saves as a JPEG, and you're good to go. So you might be seeing this coming in your mailbox, and you'll know how it started. Again, I'll put the link, but a big thumbs up for Pic Monkey. You could spend hours doing different things. For classes, I've done things. For businesses, flyers, all that. It's kind of a nice program. It's not as sophisticated as an Adobe, Photoshop kind of thing, but for those of us who are not always technically minded, this is a great opportunity to create something fun. So I will see you again from the studio. Please comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you'd like to see. I'm still kind of dipping my toes in the YouTube water, so any feedback would be great. Thanks. Happy holidays.